Mike Zach here, and this video is part of a series featuring Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy the game. The game turned out to be a surprise hit in 2021. If you agree or disagree, please leave a comment, like and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.
To go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
We have already fought the man.
Hold on, you don't remember?
I remember sparring against the Celestial Madonna in a small village. And the cold darkness of the promise devouring my soul. Until you found me.
Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentus.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing about the crap those scientists did to you, not only does it make my blood boil, it puts everything into perspective.
Come on. It was just a puddle.
I don't know if I could have gotten over something like that.
You saved our lives, man. You deserve a bit of praise.
The rodents saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, well, save them for the next time we all get a drink together, buddy. Let's see what we can make with the parts you've got. Doing, done. I doubt even you could break that.
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
Yes. Absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath! Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it!
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Mantis do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
That's good enough for me.
So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
What's a yo-yo?
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It would be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
Moore, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little.
Did you reach Cosmo? It may be up to us to stop the church in Knowhere. You ready?
I am Groot.
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the church take over a station. But if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted.
That explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo.
If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars. And betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments, while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold.
What the flark? Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
I am Groot.
Groot wants you to know he'll do all he can to save your kid.
You know what? I think I kinda understood that.
Your kid sure got herself in a deep, Quill.
Her mom died, man. If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna be easy getting her out of there, but I'll die trying.
You take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the ship's still here when we come back. Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
A what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Drax, destroy! Drop him, Gamora!
This is how it's done!
Cut him down, Groot! What the? Coach is juicing his team members!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
Wreck him, Drax!
Make your peace!
Another serving of pain from Drax! I love it! Cut him up, Gamora!
I am trying to destroy!
Rough him up, Drax!
You have caused us consternation, but no longer!
Let's make him feel it! I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
Stomped out weirdos deserve it!
Wacko's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki. Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were Knowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used the backup telepath.
If Cosmo is on their side, getting to the Cortex could be a lot harder.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me, Gamora, and Drax, and Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters, like it was nothing. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
There appear to be an excess of it stored here.
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
They got Clark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
Chop them up!
Clarkers, get ready to die!
They do not fear death.
Don't meet
Everyone quiet. We got company. Quiet down! Sick of Drax!
Prepare for pain! Why has the Gold One not massacred them?
He's probably just a puddle in the lower city.
Cut them down and let's go!
Why are you in such a rush?
We cannot keep wandering into combat!
We're ready as we'll ever be.
Watch your back!
And that's why I'm the leader!
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were
They
bringing...
can't raise the dead, especially after we save Nikki.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Oh, what?
They are the keepers of Catathian lore. This will be an epic tale.
I've been thinking about what Warlock said.
Which part? He hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
About how Nikki and that Magus thing might be too intertwined to save her.
Is that what he said? It's easier to understand Bug Lady.
I had a contact here. Rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Shadupun. Hoots, maybe? Whoa. Cat free. He always gave Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know.
I'm surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The church's forces increased by the tick.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
There is no way through this wall.
A bunch of wackos just waiting.
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right?
Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
What's taking so long?
Don't suppose we could try tricking them again? Make them believe we're all promised up?
Not unless you can fake that purple glow they all seem to have.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He did not align himself with the gravity fire.
Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
Warlock's stronger than any of us. And he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his ripped my soul in two.
Careful. There is treachery ahead.
Okay. Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of this.
That's not gonna work.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nah.
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing. Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of her light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The movement must not be stopped!
More teams dropping in! That's it! He finally snapped!
Gamora!
Engage the threat! Return to the skirmish!
Max with the assist! I'll just walk right into that one!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Gamora! What's going on?
No, it ain't my fault she's acting like this! Yeah, the flying freak just gave that one some extra oomph!
Kick their butts! Rocket! You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora! Drax, toss it!
It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill!
Awesome! Slow down!
Scutting Kurt medic is really complicating things!
The summon must be dealt with immediately! I will ruin them all!
Hold up, Rocket!
Hey! Flying freak healing him up!
That's not fair! Toss him around!
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
Gamora! What's going on?
We have to protect her!
It's a training run, Groot!
Cowards! Face us!
Maybe let some of them run, Drax! Right with you, big guy!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing! You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait! Hold on a sec!
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flagged-up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos! It's about Nikki, and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Britannic hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Let loose, Rocket!
When we find Raker, I get him first!
Just make sure you're careful!
Incoming!
So we can forget what I just said!
If I buy you a drink, will you tell us how it happened?
Or face the destroyer!
Raker doesn't know what he's in for! Guys, huddle up!
Flark and Shatari fought more fair than this.
They had a code of honor.
A flarked up code of honor. But it's true, these monsters won't play by the rules.
I am Groot.
We are getting creamed out there. You want to know why? Because we keep trying to fight fair. But in this galaxy, you don't win by fighting fair. So when we step into that battlefield again, let's give those losers a taste of their own medicine. Who's with me?
Today, I am the destroyer!
Time to
Gamora! Run him
Any
through!
last words?
No! I wasn't being insensitive!
Oh, you love it!
When we find Raker, I get him first!
Sure thing! I can't wait to see you cut him down! Still can't believe you killed Nebula!
Gamora did what needed to be done!
To the chase!
Rocket! Safety's off!
So we can forget what I
How do they
just
have this
said,
many
right?
goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
All words are made up. We should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
See that kid in the ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head, or was the poor sucker born like that?
Really? A faith force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
So, Gamora... How am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done? You gotta disconnect the power, Quill.
That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the
Guardians of the Galaxy. The matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
That just gives us a fighting chance! Drag, sack him!
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
On the left!
Larkin snipers! Fast cowards!
We need to close this distance!
A hovering shaman is placing breathing room, Brute!
Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their deaths!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge!
We've got to apply more pressure!
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
We will need tattoos to commemorate this moment! What is next, Peter Quill? Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them! Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Is that like a Catavian minstrel?
Losing charge now!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump. This'll work. We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge.
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead. I was just trying to wake him up.
Having fun preying on the weak?
Boy and Unicorn are still at it!
We're sitting ducks.
You're wrong on both counts!
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed. My great strength goes underutilized!
The Aura! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there! You saved me one!
No promises!
We approach the North Star!
Then we're almost halfway there!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftops!
Brutify him, Brute!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Now what now?
Not one of the whacked out space cops!
Quill's killing loopy tops now. Music to my ears. Well, you're a big target, that's why. Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
You will need tattoos to commemorate this moment.
I got all these toys I'm just dying to use.
Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that.
The warlock saved us from certain death.
I ain't scared of Racer and his little light go.
Ding ding! Round 2! You got this one!
Stop buzzing around! Come down here and fight me!
I also require the grounding of this renegade! We approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nicky! We're coming! Stop the sword, group! Danger close, Rocket! Crap! Now it's Nova!
These soldiers are deadlier than the local security!
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Regal rear!
His perfect posterior! His
Champion cheeks!
Look out!
Do you first,
Let's not add to our problems!
So many lousy angles to cover.
I will flank them!
Too close!
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
So now you're finally happy?
Chop chop, Gamora! Group, tie! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
A warlock is more valiant than I believe!
How many are there? It's like all of Knowhere showed up.
As long as they're here, they can't go through it! Whatever they called it!
The full Flarkman.
That was not
I like it better.
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftops!
Time to shred them!
Look out!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Draw their fire while I cross to the next room!
Well, you're a big target, that's why.
Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their
Try to
deaths!
die quietly! Ain't gonna snap out of that one!
Must have missed
Finally!
the
I
defense
think they're
against
giving up.
Gamora class.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us. Groot thinks we'll be Knowhere royalty once we save it. We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice?
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best way.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to bring us to our destination.
Look, they're still at it.
At least our guy seems to be winning.
Boom, baby!
Sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream. Always knew Knowhere would get raided, but not like this. Thought it would be the world mine cracking down on him. You gonna make us a bridge or what? Oh, you gotta be flarkin' kidding me. What's so special about Goldie anyway? Yeah, he's strong. But what good is strong against ridiculous, unrelenting firepower?
Could you stop a turbulent ocean with your bullets?
Yes,
One day we must test your theory.
we're so close.
Battle must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Leave this to me!
Glad that wasn't
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
You will regret it.
How dumb are these flartnards to even fall for this full flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't gonna end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
Only beast is being exposed to the promise.
Take these off, people!
These belligerents do not stand a chance.
Save your nice words for later, Quill!
I guess this means there's no Knowhere resistance!
I wasn't expecting any!
Put down another fanatic!
Zonked out weirdo!
Guys, huddle up!
Yes! Celebrate this moment, my friends! Victory shall soon be ours! They shall carve our name in the history books, Peter Quill, and it will not be spelled incorrectly!
Look, I get it. Feels like we've been fighting crazies forever. But we can't turn around now. This is our life.
Who said anything about turning around? Because I am loving this.
Me too.
All I'm saying is, we're the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, so we can't let anybody down. Who's with me?
I suspect you're an idiot!
Nobody kicks a dog on my watch!
On our
Watch
watch!
it, Drax!
I guess this means there's no Knowhere resistance!
We're the Resistance now!
Groot says if you mess with the dog, you get the thorns!
Having fun preying on the weak?
brute! And the rest of him! Why does the dog not mind blast them?
Just buy him some time to recover! Nobody kicks a dog on my watch!
On our watch!
This faith-filled fanatic got the point!
Gamora's commandment number one. It's all you, Gamora!
That's one big, bad, stunt robot!
I shall break
Let's
their
be on
bones!
it together! Think of it as team building!
Cosmo! Talk to us here!
More talking! Use your mind stunt to help us out here!
Punch him up!
My knuckles failed to crack this metallic carapace!
It's one of those 2 or more to operate thingies!
I'm on it! Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Fight them, dog!
This flatnard's sucking up all my shots!
String him up, brute!
The mutt better remember us saving his tail here!
You can remind him later! Thank me later! Cosmo! Talk to us here!
I don't think he hears you!
Gamora, slice him up!
I was almost roadkill!
Don't mention it! Go get him, Tiger!
That big robot is a serious problem!
He can't get us all! Come on, guys! Let's mob the bot!
Do your thing, Drax!
Prepare yourself!
Groot says if you mess with the dog, you get the thorn! Ain't nothing getting through!
It'll be a slice! I guess this means there's no Knowhere resistance!
The dog is not dead yet! Why does the dog not mind blast them?
I don't think he's in there no more!
What the flark are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there! I can hear him!
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind! He's there!
Oh, flark it, just shoot the mutt!
easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us! He's still in the promise!
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Earth was great. Cats to chase, trees to pee on. The point is, get it. We all get homesick. But you gotta bury that bone and move on.
Piotr Quill does not know what he asks. He's like fleas, biting and biting, no matter how much Cosmo scratch.
Oh, you Terrans have a real thing for your home planet. What's one hunk of rock over another?
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits send Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
I lost my family too. My mom died right in front of me when I was just a kid.
Then Piotr Quill should know. Cosmo would work like dog to have family back.
If they are part of this promise, these humans are most assuredly dead. Do not be swayed by the bribe of their return as I was.
Promise is only empty until fulfillment be. Perhaps it's Katatian who lost hope too quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Yet, it's too late for old dog to learn new trick. Mother-child will honor promise, and Cosmo will be best boy.
Fine. We'll stop them ourselves.
This Cosmo cannot allow. Will induce coma until fulfillment of promise be.
Wait, what?
It's for best. You are, how you say, in doghouse.
No, hold on! Your precious promise can't be fulfilled without this!
What is?
What is it? You're gonna want it. Want it? Ready? Go get it, boy!
I can't believe that worked.
It won't for long. Let's get out of here before he comes back.
Gotta hand it to you, Quill. That was pretty clever. All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so...
Flark!
attacking scratch snatchers? Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mutt.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
Ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
eating my soul.
And anything that eats can die, right?
That don't sound too scientific.
Wish to poison its food supply.
We're the food supply, so... no.
Yuck.
I am so done with brains in the Universal Church of Crap.
Let's tear through them. Breaker's not gonna wait for us.
He knows we are here. We'll attempt to start the ritual early. Come, fools! Come die on this brain!
This is so weird! Send it that way, Drax! My feelings! The sooner we get off this brain, the better!
No argument for me!
Normal attacks aren't working!
Show them your roots!
Feeling really exposed in this pit!
More room to pick targets!
Stay clear of the mines!
This is so gross!
Sons of Gamora!
I'll enjoy this!
Put down that giant brain drain! Perhaps our enemies can find out! Hey, Smirks! Work for that fancy pants Knowhere armor, I swear!
You often said it! Let's kill this guy! Close the distance! Don't let them pick you off!
They cannot run from me!
Quill's killing loopy cops
Way to
now!
knock some
Music to
sense
my
into 'em.
ears!
Those poor goons got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Drax, little help, Heave-Ho?
Readily!
Drax, over here! Hurry!
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Well, you know I was just messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lung.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, you so fell for it. Gray lung. Ooh.
Did you guys know?
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
You're always good for a laugh, Quill.
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Knowhere's resources during the war.
Don't ever underestimate the Collector's political power. He's got something to bribe everyone.
The Church accepts no bribes. They seek only submission.
I think you can anchor to this wall.
Seems doable.
That looks like a good spot.
Let's do this! What's in all those towers and pods?
There ain't no zone in here, so it could be anything. I know one of them's half library and half pleasure pod.
I really hope it survived. What do you see?
Same stuff, but higher.
I've been thinking. Yeah, the nobodies look out for themselves, but they're also paranoid.
That's an understatement.
So maybe at the first sign of trouble, some of them jumped in their ships and got out.
You underestimate their greed. Breaker promises power and eternal life.
Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Be all of Knowhere looks like this soon.
It'll get back on its feet.
Giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
Really? Nothing at all?
So
All
they
right.
just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there? Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping.
Scoping.
He wants to know what could have decapitated a Celestial.
Likely it was an exceptionally large blade.
I never want to meet whoever was wielding it.
This place smells weird.
It's the brains. It goes sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Greer.
What's that?
It's the waste product of a large Katapian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable. It is unmistakable. Perhaps there is a way to steer Knowhere directly into the rift.
Can't risk it if Nikki's here.
You want to erase the best place in the galaxy? No way!
Groot, a little help?
I am Groot.
That's great right there.
Hurts to see all my investments go up in smoke.
What investments?
Whoa! Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none.
Oh, what have they done to you?
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, Knowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Knowhere, and it won't be the last. As long as we stop the church, all the old no-good-nicks will be back in no time. You know, the good kind of no-good-nicks.
I hope you're right. Thanks, Quill.
What do the buyers do with all of the brain matter?
They buy bone scrapes and spinal fluid, too.
Why?
They're mostly scientists, trying to understand the mysteries of the universe or create the next big weapon. Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance.
The Cortex isn't the problem here. It's the Flarknards who've hijacked it. We take them down, and the Cortex is just a machine with nobody at the wheel.
How do you know there is a wheel? I saw no wheel.
Yeah, there ain't no wheel, but I don't like the idea of just leaving that thing powered up with church stuff. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same junction. That's gonna be the weakness.
Soon to be one less!
Two! Where is Warlock?
Hopefully he's leaving Raker with some ugly scars! Bust out the smart bomb! Getting real sick of these skips bringing more doom!
They can send as many as they like! They all battle shakes the very ground beneath us!
Just be careful with the stops there, big guy!
This whole city is going to collapse!
Not if we shut down Raker's stupid science project! They've got big tech everywhere!
Cosmo better cut us in on the salvage profits!
Fix that cuckoo Nova Corvin's clock!
We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes!
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
Over here! Guess we're climbing brains again.
Gotta get across that gap first.
Just so you know, I'm reserving the shower indefinitely after this. Alright, group, let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuds soiling his fancy boots.
Alright, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Try not to count my chickens before they hatch.
That would be counting eggs.
Careful, it gets a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this. Surprise, Scott Flaggers! Watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork!
Good! More for the bloody reaping!
Head on a swivel! Done! Is the whole church here?
Their losses will be legendary!
Keep the breathing room, crew! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Roll up! I will demolish your foes!
Boys, huddle up!
These Fracklins don't give up. It's like they've been sucking down the power juice or something.
They are tremendously strong and relentless. I fear we may not be their equals.
Come on! Show some backbone here. These Fracklins can't stand up to us. We've got more power and speed. And more than that, we're totally shameless. We play dirty. That's our secret sauce. Now who's with me?
Wise words, Peter
Can't
Quill.
wait to take him down!
Oh, yeah!
These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about.
I am ready to teach them.
Don't worry about me, bud. I'm enjoying this.
Heads up!
Quill's killing loopy cops now. Music to my ears.
Almost there! Push through this!
About fucking time!
What's next, Peter?
Die!
Once we get inside, I'm on Raker!
I got the kid! I know I can reach her! Rocket! Blast him!
Caution!
Come on, cut him down! Less creeps are coming from everywhere!
Doing my best to clip him!
Don't make this a...
Don't worry about me, bud. I'm enjoying this. I got it! Groot can tie this marker down so we can bring the hurt!
Blow him away, Rocket!
How many times have I saved your butt now?
What would I do without you, Rocket?
Great team!
Stay down! Let's show them they mess with the wrong freaking team!
You'd think they'd have learned their lessons by now!
Broke another cultist!
Knocked out weirdos deserve it!
Watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork!
I wasn't expecting so many of them! Get ready!
Run them through!
Get the point?
Peter Quill, I have rescued you! When I get near, the Centurion flies away!
Blow him up!
Great team!
We're about to walk into a nightmare! I know it!
I have seen their worst in my own mind!
Do your thing, Gamora!
You will tear down this church, wizard!
Just try not to break the cortex when we get in there! Stop zipping around! Just let me fucking blast you!
Punch their lights out!
The Bloodbuster's strong! I am losing control!
Good! We need the destroyer! If we see Raker in there, he's mine!
I will respect your battle claim!
Crash! Shut him down!
Thanks for saying what we're all thinking!
begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in mean mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Whatever they're up to with the Cortex, it stops now. This is Knowhere. Our Knowhere.
Destined right. Let's show these Flartnards the door.
I'll show them my blade.
It will be a glorious battle. We are with you, Peter Quill!
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nikki!
They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy right into him.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there. But how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out.
My blade should be able to slice into them!
Do not cut into that cable unless you want to be the baddest woman in the whole galaxy.
Let's unplug them one by one!
I'm with you, bud! Let's squash this guy!
Wrap them up, bud!
We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand!
The Witch Doctor elevates our challenge in combat!
Yeah, the sooner that guy's down, the better!
Where is the warlock?
Not the priority right now! There has to be a way to really hurt this guy!
I can't believe they enslaved the Continuum Cortex! I mean, we've all thought about it, but still!
Can't tell if they feel pain, but I know when they feel dead!
The Mars Commandment #1! Thou shalt stab!
We disrupt their ritual! They will do anything to stop us!
Well, we gotta unplug these Dastin things!
Working on it!
Work faster!
What is next, Peter Quill?
That did something! Look at the hand!
All right! 1 down, 3 to go! Nikki! Can you hear us? We're gonna save you!
Poor child is unresponsive, Peter Quill!
This has got my name on it! Why not, Nikki? Machine inside a face shield!
Why do they have to be so high up?
I bet you can use their stiff to get up there!
Prepare to jump into the cortex when the hand and the girl are free!
Jumping into a trans-dimensional gateway with no idea where it will take us would be fun!
Guys, huddle up!
Yes! Celebrate this moment, my friends! Victory shall soon be ours! They shall carve our name in the history books, Peter Quill, and it will not be spelled incorrectly!
Look, I know we want to celebrate because we're maybe 2 steps away from winning this fight. But if we start dancing before we actually win, these scutholes will send us to our graves. So let's keep our focus and show these losers exactly how we rock. Who's with me?
Die, thieves!
Nice one, Peter!
Let me ask,
Why not simply destroy the power sources?
you ever rupture a super state jump cell? No! Today ain't the day you want to find out what happened!
Making short work of these cultist creeps!
Stop that weirdo! Nerve it! Groot's right! The bubble's drunk! We can get at that last one!
Then let's get to it!
Keep them up, Peter, while he works on the last plug!
These deluded souls
We
do
need
not
to get
know
Nikki
what's
out of here
equipped!
before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand!
We're almost there, Nikki! Hold on!
Yeah! Hang in there, kid!
Sure hope there ain't no feedback boom once that last one's pulled!
An explosion will not stop us!
You owe me one, Quill!
I thought I was a goner, man!
I can't believe they enslaved the continuum vortex! I mean, we've all thought about it, but still!
The hand's almost free!
I hope that means Nikki is too!
Yeah, you have a feeling the green unicorn will show up once we break his toy! Well, we gotta unplug these Dastin things!
Working on it!
Work faster!
Careful! Keep them up, Peter, while he works on the last plug!
High death, Peter Quill!
Don't get sloppy! We can end this!
Speak for yourself! Loud and sloppy is how I
Here we go! Oh no! I might need some help! Nikki! It's okay, I got you.
Hands off me!
Why do you insist on ruining everything? If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who? You? I saw what you did. You should want to take it back. I can feel the light inside me. The promise will be fulfilled.
Does she not realize her plan has been thwarted?
This. A minor setback. Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
The Cortex was meant merely to ease the burden on you, Matriarch. We shall retreat to... Please, give me an excuse to kill him.
Is this him? The first divine vessel?
A pale shadow to your magnificence, Matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick.
ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy's butt.
You what?
Yeah, I tagged him back on the bridge in case he ditched us again. We just gotta get back to the Milano.
Rocket, don't ever change.
So, about the kid going full brat on us. What? I'm just gonna ask. How you doing, Quill?
That age is a difficult one. Even my sweet Camaria could be trying.
Nothing's changed. We just need to get Nikki, Warlock, and Mantis in the same room.
The Golden One will need rescuing.
And I can't wait to see the look on his face when we bail him out.
I can't believe it. Nikki was...
This isn't helping her.
Guardian of Galaxies will heal. Mother child.
Cosmo,
The Flarkin' Flark!
how'd we get here?
We exited the Continuum Cortex.
This ain't where it usually leads.
Scott, he's good. It's an illusion. Cosmos trapped us in another mental prison. Stop. Listen. What's that?
Canine barking. Too strident for Cosmo.
Great! Instead of one dog, we're gonna get attacked by a whole bunch of them.
Collective noun for a group of young dogs is a litter.
So Cosmo really turned to the dark side. Rather live in his memories than the present.
Promise is incredibly hard to resist.
Come on, Quill. We've been in worse spots. We can figure a way out of here.
We should look for the puppies. They must be terrified.
Guess it's better than wandering aimlessly. Everything looks the same.
The Great Labyrinth on Katath was a rite of passage. Children would enter it on the evening of the harvest, and whoever emerged by the next evening was considered an adult.
What does this mean for Cosmo's puppies?
It means they have lost their father.
Anyone else feel there's this whole orphan theme running through the last few cycles?
I think we're getting closer, right?
The barks are getting louder, at least.
We seem to be heading in the right direction.
Why do you sound surprised?
Because I am.
The barking is getting fainter.
It's kind of hard to follow.
Don't help every hall looks the same. He's right. We're going the wrong way, Quill.
You sure this is the wrong way?
If you're trying to follow the barks, then yeah, he's sure.
We have to be close.
The yapping is getting louder.
And more annoying.
I am Groot.
Groot says we're getting closer.
Shouldn't be too far now.
Peter Quill, we are no closer to finding the source of this noise. Perhaps your ears are damaged. You do listen to your music at extreme volumes.
What? I only have the constant ringing some of the time.
The baying beast is not far.
Whoever's barking must be close.
I can hardly hear the dog.
How many times are we gonna walk past the same noodle shop?
Dog report item. We are no closer to the source of the barking.
Shouldn't be too far now.
Do you have any training in dealing with illusory prisons, Gamora?
Thanos would sometimes banish me and Nebula into a pocket dimension.
Did you ever escape?
A couple times. It wasn't easy.
Hey, buddy! What are you doing in here?
This charm is an obvious trap.
Great. Now we're following one of Cosmos' kids. And it's the dumb one.
He's not dumb. He's just regular.
Is that what they used to tell you?
I'll take it, because I know that teasing comes from a place of love. Too bad about Cosmo.
This condition is shared by thousands across the galaxy.
Millions, even.
And who knows what'll actually happen to them once Raker and Nikki complete the fulfillment.
We won't let that happen.
We gotta get out of here before we could even try to save the galaxy.
Oh, way to get us out of the woods, little guy.
This puny whelp will be a great warrior one day.
Yeah, a real beast.
If you want me to triangulate Mr. Mouthful's location, we gotta get inside.
You coming, buddy? Oh, it's not safe here. You ever been on a spaceship before? You gotta help your dad and family. I get it. Go get him, buddy.